our last speaker right now, topic, which is in-demand jobs and skills for Gen Z. She's a powerhouse in the world of executive virtual assistants, event planning, and online education.
Amidst the challenges of the pandemic, Mia discovered her knack for the virtual assistance even without prior experience, while lacking experience at all, and hasn't looked back since. She's now passionate about journey or sharing her journey and helping fellow Filipinos break freelancing, believing in their hard work spirit and potential for financial independence. She embodies resilience, creativity, and a deep, brilliant drive to empower others through her work and passion. Ladies and gentlemen, the birthday girl. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Yeah, come on!
Happy birthday!
Hello. Thank you.
Batiin nyo naman, guys!
Happy birthday!
Thank you. Get hired po for inviting me here. So yes, my name po is Mia Juan or MJ. I am an executive virtual assistant. And yes, it's my birthday. Thank you everybody for celebrating my birthday with me today. So what I will be talking about today is yung in-demand jobs and skills na hinahanap ng mga employers ngayon. And this is not just for virtual work or remote work, pero even yung mga local companies natin are also looking for this type of skills. But before ko i-discuss yun, let me introduce myself first. My name is Mia, like I mentioned. I have been an executive virtual assistant in the remote work industry since 2021. Prior to that, ako po ay isang wedding and events planner. Pero dahil sa pandemic, natamaan yung business ko. Very young pa lang yung business ko during the time of the pandemic. That's why after that, na-discover ko yung pagiging isang virtual assistant and I never looked back. Kahit na I had my own business before, mas pinili ko na i-pursue itong work na to or itong career na to kasi mas maganda siya, mas financially stable siya compared to yung work ko before. After being an executive virtual assistant for more than 2 years, I was promoted to a remote work operations manager, handling a team naman of virtual assistants. And I am also an edu-creator, teaching all of us, even mga hindi pa nga Pilipino, umaabot tayo sa Africa, umaabot tayo sa ibang bansa, na nagtuturo tayo kung paano maging isang successful na virtual assistant. So, i-discuss muna natin kung ano ba yung nangyayari sa remote work or virtual work dito sa Pilipinas ngayon. Bakit ba siya sikat na sikat? So, ang remote work or ang virtual assistant na trabaho is a fast-growing industry for the past 2-3 years since nagsimula yung pandemic. Dahil ang dami na ngayon ng mga Amerikano, Europeans, Australians na naghahanap ng mga virtual assistant dito sa Pilipinas. Just to let you know, based on statistics, Philippines is the #1 market na nagpo-produce ng mga magagaling na virtual assistants. That's why this is a fast-growing industry. Hindi na natin kailangan pumunta sa ibang bansa. Dito lang sa loob ng bahay natin, pwede na tayong maka-earn in dollars. Hindi na natin kailangan maging OFW at iwan yung pamilya natin. We can actually just stay at home and start earning in dollars and get foreign clients. So ano ba ang reason kung bakit fastest growing yan? That's because of the digital boom na nangyari nung pandemic. Ang daming mga startup na kumpanya sa US na nag-venture out sa mga iba't ibang digital platforms. And then of course, remote work, especially dito sa Pilipinas, grabe ang traffic, lalo na sa Manila, so mas nakaka-attract yung na nasa bahay na lang tayo. And last but definitely not the least is yung flexibility and income. Mas malaki talaga yung nakukuha nating income sa pagiging isang remote worker kasi ang mga clients natin binabayaran tayo in dollars. Katulad ngayon, ang laki ng palitan, sa 58. So, talagang ang laki ng mga nakukuha natin kapag remote work tayo. Ano ba yung benefits ng pagiging isang remote worker? Number 1, you have your own schedule. Pwede kang mamili ng kliyente mo. Kung gusto mo ng morning shift ka, then client mo, pili ka sa Australia. Kung willing ka naman ng graveyard shift, marami kasing kliyente na nakukuha natin sa Amerika. So kung sanay naman tayo sa call center na graveyard shift tayo, pwede tayong kumuha ng kliyente sa States. And on top of that also, even if meron din kayong kliyente na nasa ibang bansa, depende sa specialty na mapipili nyo or yung skill na mapipili nyo, which is yung i-discuss din natin ngayon, pwede kayo actually to work your own time. Hindi nyo kailangan sundan yung schedule ng kliyente nyo. Next is work anywhere. Ibig sabihin nito, you can bring your work anywhere. Hindi mo kailangan mamroblema na magli-leave ka, i-approve ba yung leave mo. Kung hindi ka papayagan mag-leave or wala ka pang leave credit sa boss mo, pwede mong idalhin yung trabaho mo sa Batangas, sa Palawan, sa Boracay. You can work anywhere you want. And last but definitely not the least is kapag ikaw ay isang remote worker, you are your own boss. Kasi call mo kung magkano gusto mo kitain, sasabihin mo sa kliyente mo, ito ang rate ko, call mo lahat, pati lahat ng mga payment terms mo, lahat yan, you are your own boss. That's why lagi kong sinasabi, if gusto nyo maging isang virtual assistant, let's say, magta-transfer kayo or magta-transition kayo from corporate work to being a remote worker, kailangan hindi na po kayo employee mindset. Kailangan meron na po kayong business or entrepreneur mindset kasi kayo na po yung magiging your own boss once na maging freelancer na po kayo. Okay, so ito na po, in-demand skills and jobs. So alam na natin kung ano yung benefits, alam na natin na ang isang remote worker is the fast-growing industry here in the Philippines. And like sinabi ko sa umpisa, itong mga skills na to, hindi lang to for remote workers. This is applicable. A lot of companies in the Philippines are also actually open to hiring remote workers or virtual assistants or yung mga in-demand jobs or skills na i-discuss natin. So first up is yung pinakamalaki talaga sa lahat and in-demand sa lahat is yung digital marketing. So ang daming naghahanap nito sa ibang bansa, pati dito sa Pilipinas. Ang dami kong mga kaibigan na yung main client niya actually are Filipino clients na ang kanyang business ay digital marketing. So hindi natin iisipin na itong dinidiscuss ko pang virtual assistant lang to. Hindi. Marami ring naghahanap ng mga expertise or mga skills na to sa mga local countries natin, or local businesses natin. So ano ba ang mga specialty or skills na dapat meron ka if gusto mo maging successful sa digital marketing? So syempre first is yung social media management. Ano ba yung social media management? Yan yung dapat alam mo kung paano mag-post online, paano mag-post sa Instagram or sa Facebook. Pag-aaralan mo kung ano yung analytics, ano ba yung tamang post na magwo-work at magko-convert ng sales sa mga kliyente mo. So yan ang isa sa pinakamalaking income actually na meron ang mga remote workers. And ang kinagandahan sa kapag ikaw ay nag-focus sa digital marketing, especially social media management, is you have your own time. Hindi mo kailangan sumunod sa regular hours. So kunyari, project-based ka, babayaran ka ng kliyente $3,000 a month. And you will just work, 2-4 hours a day. So, yun yung kinagandahan ng digital marketing or social media management. Etong dalawang sunod, yung SEO at saka paid advertising or yung PPC na tinatawag. So, yung search engine optimization at saka paid per click, sobrang ang daming kliyente na naghahanap dyan. As in, ang hirap na hirap kaming maghanap ng mga tao na marunong nito. So, kung willing kayong matuto, ito yung something na you should focus on. Dahil sobrang konti pa lang ng competition natin dun sa specialty na yon. Creative and technical skills. So kung magaling tayo mag-drawing at artist tayo, graphic design is something that we can focus on. Website, yung web development is something that we can also study. At saka video editing and animation. So sa mga creatives natin dyan, very high demand din yan. Ito naman yung emerging skills. Ito yung magiging industry or ito yung mga lumalakas na ngayon pa lang, yung palakas na. Number 1 is yung generative AI modeling. Ibig sabihin, kailangan kayong matuto kung paano gumamit ng ChatGPT, Gemini, yan yung mga AI. Ito na sasabihin ko, wag kayong matatakot sa AI kasi ang AI, hindi yan gagana ng walang tao. So, hindi yan kukunin ang mga trabaho natin. And then, medical virtual assistants also is another industry na lumalakas na ngayon. So, paano ba tayo magsasucceed sa pagiging isang remote worker? Kailangan lang meron tayong strong online process kasi online ang trabaho natin. So, gumawa kayo ng Instagram page nyo at saka Facebook page. Job platforms or profiles, andyan yung Upwork, OLJ, JobStreet. Yan yung tatlong pagpupuntahan ninyo. Upwork, OLJ, JobStreet. And of course, huwag po tayong titigil sa pag-upskill. Dahil sobrang daming tools na i-invento and lahat yun dapat natin matutunan. Industry trends. Ito yung mga titingnan natin ngayon at aabangan natin. Use of AI, like sinabi kong ganon. Use of AI tools, kailangan matutunan natin yan. Ano yung AI tools na dapat matutunan? Or artificial intelligence, ChatGPT, Gemini, ClickUp, yan yung mga project management tools. Firefly's note-taking tools, yan yung mga tools na dapat yung matutunan when it comes to AI. Next, data privacy and security. The remote workers tayo, you should always make your clients confident to provide you with their information. So matuto kayo kung paano gumamit ng LastPass and 1Password. Yan ang mga tools na dapat yung tatandaan. Next is hyper-specialization. Ako po ay isang executive virtual assistant. Very general yon. Ngayon, pinag-aaralan ko kung paano maging isang ClickUp specialist or gumagawa ng SOPs. Kasi hindi na enough na executive virtual assistant lang ako. Kailangan meron na akong specialization para umangat ako sa iba. Yan. Thank you very much. Ayan. So, if you want to learn more about these skills, all you have to do is, nakita niyo yan, yung join now for free. I-scan niyo lang po yung QR code na yon at meron po tayong free learning center kung saan tinuturo ko po lahat ng sinabi ko dito in more detail. And follow me also on my social media platforms, especially sa YouTube channel ko, because all of my free tutorials for you to become a successful virtual assistant is there. Thank you so much, everyone.